Hey guys, so it's time for another review. Right here I have the My Hero Academia, let's make sure I get that right, Bakugo. I will be honest with you, I actually had no idea what his first name was because, let's be real here, we all know him by Bakugo. But anyway, you can find this at Ross. Now from my understanding that these things cost about 20 something a piece, up to 30, but I paid a whole $12.99, so I did get it for a discounted price, basically half price. So that being said, let's unbox it and see if it's actually worth adding to the collection. Alright guys, so I did bring my trusty knife with me today, the Punisher knife. My wife actually got this for me some time ago. I don't remember where, but you know, I like it. So let me just cut this open a little bit to make sure that the plastic is open. And make sure I don't slice myself on stream. Here we go. So like I always say in these videos, you know, I don't remember when I started collecting. It had to have been at least a year, not too long though, but I have like a couple showcases. And for a while, my wife used to just order things for me on her own. Then I actually decided to start looking. Now, luckily, because I live right down the street from a Ross and I happen to work directly across the street from a Ross, I'm able to find these things all the time. So right here, it actually comes with the stand, just like the stick right here that goes into, I'm not even sure, but I'm gonna try to cut that open for you. Just give me a sec, guys. Here we go. Is that the only piece? Yeah, I hate these things, these twisty things. Pop that. Let me see. There's one. That two. Is that all of them? Yep, looks like that's all of them. So let me just pull Bakugo out. There we go. Got him out of the plastic. Let me get the rest of this stuff out. His stand is right here. It would fall inside, right, when I'm trying to do this. And then the last piece, and I know it's a lot of noise going on. There we go. So here we are. So this is everything right here. Here we go. So let's just look at the detail of him for now. And I like this. See, originally I thought that this was one of those figurines where the toy shoots out and you could press a button, but I keep forgetting that I actually have a Deku also, where he's in his, I forgot what that mode is called. It's like he's in his one for all, or whatever his power up is called, but you know, the electricity surging around his body. And again, they also have that at Ross again. So, yep. And his right thigh, that's where the stand is going to go. I'm just going to go ahead and pop this in so you guys can see it in real time. Make sure I sync that up properly. Is that in there? Did I put that in properly? Let's see. I feel like I'm putting it in the right way, but it's not snapping in. There we go. So it snapped in. And it popped right out. Oh boy. Come on. Don't make this difficult. Make sure this goes in. See, a lot of times with some of these toys, sometimes they make it to certain places and they're defective. Now, I haven't come across one that's defective yet, but I have come across defective, you know, products from Ross or Burlington from time to time, but it rarely happens. So right here, we're just going to go ahead and place this in. Actually, let me pick this up. Place this in his. Which way does this go? Does it go this way? Does it go the other way? Double check. Looks like it would go the other way, if being honest here. Yep, there we go. So it went this way. And this is the stand. And I actually like this. Here we go. Simplistic and simple. Now, I believe, I want to say that the Deku figurine is a little bit bigger than this one, primarily because Deku is standing up while he's kicking. But this isn't bad for the price tag. I mean, I paid a whole $12.99, so after taxes, probably like $13. No, it was like $14.01 or 14 something. I forget the exact amount, but it's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap in terms of price, but I do like the way this figurine is. If you look at the design, any Bakugo fan had to sound it out, would definitely like this in my opinion. Obviously, you can get better ones, but for the price tag, it's not bad for a collection. And if you feel the hair, it actually feels very, very spiky. The hard spikes so they don't bend. Right here, this is also hard, so please be careful of his part of his mask, because if you chip this, it will break. Now, his belt on his shoes, on the other hand, does bend a little bit, but again, it's not really meant to be moved, if we're being honest here. If I'm being honest, you see how that one's bent on this side and this one isn't. I'm assuming that this one's supposed to be bent a tad bit more like so, but it is what it is. Knee pads, I like it. This looks pretty good. I think this is a very good figurine for the price tag, and you can't really go wrong with $12.99. Like I always say, you know, sometimes you might have children or adults, doesn't matter, that like collecting these type of things, and you may not be able to afford going to a regular shop, because again, like when you buy a lot of Marvel stuff, what I've noticed is like a lot of Marvel and Hollywood figurines are grossly overpriced. We're talking hundreds and thousands of dollars for just a head, or like the little headpiece that's interchangeable. I'm not into that. I just like what I like. It could be anime, Godzilla. It doesn't really make a difference. Shin-chan, I don't care. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's nice, I'm willing to buy it and add to the collection to give it a little bit flavor. And I have to say, this is going to be pretty good. So my intention now in the video is to put him, because I have an All Might also. I have an All Might I got from a pawn shop for $10. All Might will be in the middle because he's like leaning forward like he's running. Then I have a Deku to the right. And then I have a Shigaraki and a Dabi, and I'm going to put them in a different showcase also as a villain. So, you know, pretty cool. Anyway, like and subscribe like always, guys, and I will see you in the next video where we talk more about tech in general and figurines.